Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jasmine Saini, and today I am going to talk about Section 13, Clause 1 and Section 13, Clause 2 of Hindu Marriage Act 1995. Before that, let's see what is divorce. So, divorce is a process by which the marriage is dissolved, that is, comes to an end. In a legal sense, divorce means ending of marital bond. A decree of divorce put an end to marital bond, and parties no longer remain husband and wife. From the ancient time itself, Hindu marriages was considered as a union between husband and wife that lasts till death. Hindu considered the separation of spouses as an act which breaks the God's law. So the Hindu Marriage Act 1955 introduced the concept of law for the first time. Section 13 deals with the grounds of divorce. Section 13 clause 1 deals with the grounds which are available to both husband and wife, while section 13 clause 2 deals with the grounds which are available only to wife. So here you can see there are 9 grounds which are available both to husband and wife under section 13 clause 1 of Hindu Marriage Act. Let's talk about adultery. Section 13 clause 1 1 um, under this, adultery is any kind of sexual relationship outside marriage. It is a criminal offense, and substantial proof are required to establish adultery. One single act of adultery is enough to file for divorce. Another ground is cruelty, which is mentioned under section 13 clause 1a. um, uh, no prescribed precise definition of cruelty exists. The concept of cruelty is a changing concept. The modern concept of cruelty includes both mental and physical. What might be cruelty for one might not be same to some other person. So it depends upon how strong or weak the person is. There are various instances of cruelty. For example, false accusation of adultery, demand of dowry, threat to commit suicide, verbal abuses and insult, birth of illegitimate child within 6 months of marriage, habit of excessive drinking, etc. Another ground for divorce is a desertion, which is mentioned under section 13 clause 1b, which says that desertion means the rejection by one party of all the obligation of marriage, the permanent forsaking or abandonment of one spouse by the other without any reasonable cause and without the consent of the other. So it means total refusal of a marital obligation. So in order to file a petition, the statutory period of 2 years must be run. Another ground is conversion, which is mentioned under section 13 clause 1 2, which says that when other party has ceased to be Hindu by conversion to any other religion, for example Islam, a divorce can be granted. Conversion does not itself result in divorce. The ground of divorce on the basis of conversion not be available to converting spouse, as it would be amount to taking advantage of his own good. Next, insanity. It is mentioned under section 13 clause 1 3. Insanity means when the person is of unsound mind. So there are two requirements for insanity to get a divorce under this ground. So the first one is the respondent has been incurably of unsound mind. The second one is the respondent has been suffering continuously from mental disorder of such a kind that petitioner cannot reasonably be expected to live with the respondent. Another ground is leprosy, which is mentioned under section 13 clause 4 1 clause 4. Leprosy is an infectious disease of skin and nervous system. This disease is transmitted from one person to another. It is considered as a valid ground for divorce. Another is venereal disease, which is mentioned under section 13 clause 5. So this section says that if the disease is in a communicable form and it can be transmitted to other spouse, then it can be considered as a valid ground for divorce. Another ground is renunciation. So it provides that a petition for divorce may be presented by either party if the other party has renounced the world by entering any religious order. So renouncing of the world amounts to civil death, and therefore it is included as a ground of divorce. Another ground is presumption of death. So a person is presumed to be dead if he or she has not been heard of being alive for a period of at least 7 years. So it provided liberty to a spouse to get a decree of divorce if other spouse is missing for a period of 7 years or more. So there are some special grounds which are available to wife, grounds of divorce which are available only to wife under section 13 clause 2 of Hindu Marriage Act. So the first ground is bigamy. So what is bigamy? So when a husband has another wife living at the time of solemnization of marriage, such ground is available to both the marriage, um, available when both the marriages are valid marriage and the other wife should be present at the time of filing the petition. So second ground is rape, sodomy or bestiality. In this ground, if a husband, since the solemnization of marriage, being guilty of rape, sodomy or bestiality, then the wife can file a petition of divorce under this ground. So the third ground is non-resumption of cohabitation after a decree or order of maintenance. So under this ground, if a wife has obtained an order of maintenance under section 125 of CRPC or a decree under section 18 of Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act, and cohabitation has not been resumpted between the parties after 1 year, then this is a valid ground for divorce. So last ground which is available to wife is repudiation of marriage. So in this ground of divorce is provided to a wife when the marriage was solemnized before she attained the age of 15 years and she repudiated the marriage but before the age of 18 years. Such repudiation may be expressed either verbally or written, or maybe implied from conduct of a wife that she left her husband and refusal to come back. Thank you. Thank you.